less clear comparing to both eyes.
Right. Close your eyes. And again, visualize without waving that you're waving in front of the right eye, or in your case, in front of the left eye, if the left eye is stronger, and that you're looking at different parts of that heel. That the heel is very bright in the bright parts, dark in the dark parts, and that the sky is bluer. And now wave your hand again and tell me, how does the heel looks to you?
See a better contrast.
Wonderful. Now let's take the paper off. And how does the heel looks right now?
It's real bright.
Real bright. Is it clear?
It's clearer than before with, I can see clear brownish color of the dry land and greenish trees, blue skies. The whole thing just getting bright.
Wonderful. One thing that you should know, that when you look at big and small print, when you look at a chart, and then you look far away, and then you look back at the big and small print, your eye is rested from looking far, and it will see much better what's in front of you and what's nearer.
The following exercises, sunning and skying, involve adjusting your eyes to bright daylight. Because we spend so little time outdoors, our pupils have lost some of their flexibility. Instead of our pupils contracting, we tend to squint when we go outside. Sunning and skying will acclimate your eyes to brighter light, retrain your pupils to dilate and contract appropriately, and make you less likely to squint or need sunglasses. When doing the sunning exercise, please be careful to keep your eyes closed. And when doing the skying exercise, please don't look in the direction of the sun.
Let me introduce you to the practice of sunning. Sunning is a very important practice, and it has to be done correctly. It will wake up your eye to life. It will wake up the macula to life, which is the central part of the retina, and it will contract your pupils. It will help you very much in the practice of shifting. Because if you adjust to strong light and adapt to strong light, you have a stronger eye that will naturally look at details. Tony, close your eyes very gently, as if you're just closing them before you go to sleep, and move your head all the way from side to side. Take a look at Tony's movement. It is full. It is all the way from side to side. Some of you would be able to move the neck simply so well that your chin moves from shoulder to shoulder. Many others would need to move the shoulders a bit. Let me show you how you don't do it. Don't move your head from side to side. Don't move ear to shoulder, but only chin to shoulder. So don't do this, but do that. Move your head all the way from side to side. Pay attention to the warmth of the sun. Relax your face, relax your eyelids. And just know that your pupils contract as you look straight at the sun and expand as you look away from the sun. And both pupils contract together and expand. Contract and expand. You breathe deeply and slowly. This is the most important part of the exercise that you want to do no less than 5 minutes a day, and you want to do averagely 20 or 25 minutes a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and maybe for a short time during the day. It will really strengthen your eyes. And here are some additions. Rub your hands, Tony, as you keep moving the head from side to side. And Tony is doing it just right. He keeps moving the head from side to side as he rubs his hands. Do not stop your head from moving. That would be wrong for the eyes. Now turn around and palm. Put your hands around the eye orbits, and not for a long time, for about 3 or 4 deep breaths. And you can see how darker the palming is right now after being exposed to the sun. Now take your hands off, look at the sun, and now move your head all the way from side to side. Breathe slowly. Breathe deeply. Breathe into your lower abdomen without any tension. And good addition is massage the eyebrows when you get to the side. So when you get to the right side, you massage the right eyebrows. When you get to the left, you massage the left eyebrows. I don't want you to squint in the sun. I want you to relax in the sun. In fact, Dr. Bates said that our choice is to squint or to see well. If you won't squint in the sun, you will wake up hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of cells in your retina, in the macula, precious cells that can help you see very well. And take a look at how beautifully Tony is doing it. He's doing it gently, and he's doing it with the correct hands. The left hand with the left eye, the right hand with the right eye, and only when he moves all the way to the side and not when he looks in the middle. So he does not disturb himself from seeing the sun, but he's really stretching his muscles, the lower muscles of the forehead and the muscles of the eyebrows, so they will not squint. Then, Tony, rub your hands again and keep moving the head from side to side. And you can see that much more sun is coming to your eyes. Turn around and palm. Visualize as if you're seeing darkness. And probably right now, it's much easier for you to see darkness than before. Then, when you take your hands off again, as you should do right now, and you move your head from side to side, you can see much brighter sun. And when you will see brighter sun, you will see much, much better. I want to introduce to you the exercise of skying. When you have no sun, you still want to adapt very vigorously to the daylight. It will help to activate your pupils and contract them. It will also help to your macula to wake up, and it will help your shifting exercises. Take a look at how we do it. We open the eyes and we don't close them. We blink at the sky, and many of you will find that you're squinting when you do that. So the solution is stretch your hand, and with the base of the fingers, the edge of the metacarpal bones, you put one hand behind your head, one hand on the forehead. The hand behind your head will be clawed like a claw. And you put one hand on your forehead and you move the head from side to side and you blink at the sky. Blink. Blink softly, but blink very quickly. Whether the sky are blue, whether the skies are cloudy, blink and blink and blink and adapt and adjust to the sky. Blink and blink and blink and blink and blink as you're looking at the sky, and you're going to find that it becomes easier for you to then look at details. When you stop doing the skying, just look at some details and you're going to see that they're much clearer. Let's do long swing. Long swing is one of the basic exercises within the Bates method. And it was a great exercise that did few things. It helped you adapt to more light. It also helped you have a sense of movement. Look at your finger and move from side to side and imagine or think as if everything that you see moves opposite than the way you move. Just like a train ride. When you sit in a train, even though everything stands still, you think that everything moves opposite than the way that you move. So you look straight at your finger and you think that everything moves opposite of the finger you're focusing on. You can look up at your finger and down on your finger, see the nail, the middle of the finger, the base, and at the same time, you see that everything moves opposite. You can also close your eyes and visualize as if everything moves opposite than your finger while your eyes are closed. Remember all the details that you saw. The details to the left and the details to the right and to the middle. So again, when you open the eyes, when you move to the right, everything moves to the left. When you move to the left, everything moves to the right. And we can do exactly an opposite exercise. You put the finger horizontally and you move up and down. And as you move down, everything seems to move up. And as you move up, everything seems to move down. And you move up and down, up and down, imagining as if everything moves opposite than the way that you move. When you look up, everything moves down. When you look down, everything moves up. That will give you the sense of movement. And now, I'll move up with my finger and then down. I'll move up with my finger and then down. Up and down. And I'll keep moving my finger up. And when I move up, I think as if everything moves opposite than me. When I move down, I'll think the same. So when I look up to the right, I think that everything moves down to the left. When I look down, I think that everything moves up to the right. Up to the left, I think everything moves down to the right. When I move down, I'll think everything moves up to the left. Up and down the same way. Then I'll look straight at my finger again and move from side to side. And probably you can see already that it's easier for you to imagine or to sense that things are moving opposite than you, that every object that you look at does move opposite than you. And right now, look at the sky again and do the skying and blink. And when you do the skying and blink, you can see that it's much easier for you to absorb the strong skylight. Breathe deeply and slowly. With one hand, you put pressure on your forehead, and with the other hand, you put pressure on the back of your head. You blink and breathe as you look up at the sky. If you only learn to relax your eyes and to pay attention to them, and not only to use them as if they're tools for purpose, but to look at them as a very precious gift that you maintain. And you will always relax them. You'll always compensate for effort that they make by putting your eyes away from the book momentarily and look far away, by paying attention to the periphery. You sense when they get tired and you take care of the fatigue. Then you have really benefited from doing this work. No matter how much you improve and no matter how much time you have, if you only have 5 minutes at this part of your life, spend those 5 minutes taking care of them. Palm a minute, an hour in your workplace, or lie down and put a nice hot towel over your eyes and rest them. Take care of them. They deserve your attention.